Of the NBA lot. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. The post pair for him will be Murray and Sabonis. Levine is out there with Malik Monk, and it's DeRozan in at the small forward. And for the Bulls, Vucevic is out there with Buzelis. Then there's Patrick Williams. Then it's Ball, and it's White in at the 2 guard. Oh, Stan, this should be a fun one. A clash at the center position.
Yeah, and Kevin, the way the game has changed, we don't see these kind of big men matchups much anymore. And so it's great to see one where 2 great big guys going at it, and they're going to go after each other.
And Stan, you know what you're talking about. You've had the opportunity to coach some great big men.
Oh, I have. I had Shaquille O'Neal, Dwight Howard, Andre Drummond. I seem to always have good centers.
Now here's Williams. Zach LaVine unable to get his last shot to go. Buzelis, and he's good on the 3-ball.
And Buzelis continues to work on improving his 3-ball. When he's hitting from there, everything else becomes easier.
Monk attacking, and the layup's good off the glass.
And that's what he does. He is a bucket getter.
Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. To the paint. It's stolen by DeRozan. The tray. They get it again. Murray, the pass to Sabonis. Now Levine. Jacks up a 3. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
On top of being such a great mid-range shooter, Stan, DeMar DeRozan has earned a reputation for also being a timely scorer. He performs well in the clutch.
Yeah, I was on the wrong end of that too many times, Kevin. DeMar ranks in the top 5 among players in clutch buckets made for his career, and he was given the nickname King of the Fourth.
Oh, I like that.
Mercy, that was downright dirty. LaVine, yes, sir.
Monk against Ball. Vucevic dishes to Williams. Back to Vucevic. 5 on the clock. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down.
And that's the 7-foot difference for Vucevic. Tough defense, contact. It doesn't do enough to throw off his ability to make that shot.
And LaVine, here we go. DeRozan against Williams. And DeRozan kicks to Sabonis. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist.
The NBA is just nuts these days. 6'11" guys like Sabonis, zero fear shooting the rock.
Now, here's Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Bulls coach Billy Donovan keeps perspective. He says, I used to come back from a tough road loss, go straight to the office and pull an all-nighter, trying to figure out what went wrong. My highs were too high and my lows were too low. You have to realize so much of it is just luck, the breaks of life. Kevin?
That's right, D.A. We respect Billy Donovan as much as any coach in the NBA. But a good outlook there, you're right. Hey, thank you.
It doesn't take much to get Buzelis up to the rim. He just pops off the floor and is right there.
Levine to the left wing. Sabonis, the pass to DeRozan. Lets it fly from 18. Buzelis grabs the board. The Bulls leading by 4. To the middle. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Here's White. Offline with his 3. And so Monk will bring it up for Sacramento. On the wing, Levine. He's covered by Ball. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul.
It's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
DeRozan finds Murray. Takes the 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Williams passes the ball. Puts up a 3. Nailed from three-point land. Ball's got 5 points so far.
And no doubt the release point is a bit unorthodox in terms of Ball's shooting technique. But, man, can he slingshot it home from deep.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Chicago?
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
On the court for Sacramento, DeRozan and Murray slot in at the small and power forward. Malik Monk out there with Levine, and it's Sabonis in at the 5. Levine feeling it out a bit. Stolen by Ball. Outside, White. Beyond the arc. No good that time. The Kings trail by 8. Hey, Greg, one thing that the Kings have had work for them over the last few seasons is their depth.
And have made some shrewd moves to fill out their bench. Got great contributions from their 6 through 10 players. It's been a big part of their recent success. And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Williams for 3. That shot, no good. Sacramento's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Sabonis kicks to Monk. Sabonis a screen on Ball. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Vucevic. It's his first trip to the line. Free throw drops for Monk. And Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot. Can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
Ball from long range. It's hauled in by the Kings. Levine with it. He's picked up by White. Outside, Levine. On the wing, DeRozan. Levine sets the screen for DeRozan. Trains it from beyond the arc. DeRozan's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And by no means a volume three-point shooter. DeRozan barely takes threes compared to most wings in the league.
Ball with the bucket.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Levine finds Murray. Back to Monk. Shot clock at 5. Levine wide open. Another 3 for Sacramento.
A rapid-fire release by Levine on that one.
Well, Chicago has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. You know, Stan, as productive as Zach LaVine has been, you get the sense he wants to compete for titles. He wants more than just the individual stuff.
Yeah, and especially, Kevin, at this point in his career, it just hasn't all worked for the teams he's been on yet, but he's still got some time to figure it out.
Yeah, he does. The wide open look here for Vucevic, and it's off from three-point range. Sacramento's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Vucevic against Sabonis. DeRozan a screen on Vucevic. Sabonis kicks to Murray. Sabonis sets the pick for Murray. Lets the three fly. The offensive rebound with 1 on the clock. Sabonis, no good.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Over in the corner, White. Outside Williams. 1:05 left to play here in the half. Fires from the wing. Sacramento grabs the miss. Sabonis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the inside. And that comes off the assist by LaVine. Sabonis has got 4 points this quarter.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Now here's Fultz, defended by Dosunmu. Fires away from way outside. Fultz, no good.
They better clear a spot on the bench for him because that's where he's headed if he continues to take shots like that.
Yeah, you have to understand what you're good at and play within yourself. He just did the opposite.
And here's Herter outside. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
Ellis on top. Shoots over Dosunmu, and the last shot before the buzzer is off. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Bulls lead by... All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. They've got Jalen Smith. Dosunmu is out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's Kevin Herter. And it's Collins in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose and MVP, Jimmy Butler as well. But the results haven't been there.
Crowder against Herter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Valanciunas with a screen on Herter. And the shot's good from Crowder. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Giddey against Fultz. Collins setting the pick for Giddey. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Ellis can't get it to go. The Bulls leading by 3. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. It's stolen by Fultz. And here we go. Fultz heading to the basket. And finished off by Fultz.
just can't allow faults to get around you. He's effective at using his handle to kind of maneuver around the defense.
Smith kicks to Giddey. With some arc, can't capitalize inside. Kings have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Crowder the pass to LaRavia. Crowder a screen on Collins. So they take the lead as we approach the fourth quarter. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Smith outside. Lets it go with a 3. And again, Chicago. No good. And so it's Crowder with it. They'll bring it up for Sacramento. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Bangs home the trifecta.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Giddey kicks to Collins. Halt the run and finish off by Collins.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Crowder a screen on Smith. And it's LaRavia missing. Chicago trailing here. Giddey the pass to Herter. Buries it from three-point range. Herter's got 6.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Ellis outside. Pass to Fultz. From beyond the arc. Rebound by Smith. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. And then Smith with the jam.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
Yeah, such a sweet 3-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
That's tipped. And now Crowder running the floor all by himself. Misses the layup. Now Chicago's gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
And the foul called on Josh Giddey. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Chicago. 26 seconds left to play in the third. Here's LaRavia. Again, the miss by the Kings. The Bulls leading by 3. Back to White. Over Ellis. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. He's got 10.
And some kind of switch must have been flipped at halftime because both teams are getting after it.
Yeah, and you can feel the pace picking up in this second half. Both teams have dialed up the intensity.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Well, that is what coaches want from their point guard. Set others up, play the game the right way.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the fourth. The post pair for him will be Murray and Sabonis. Malik Monk out there with Zach LaVine. And it's DeRozan in at the 3, the small forward.
Ball finishes with power, not just going for the layup, solid at throwing it down deep inside.
The Kings trail by 4. And here's LaVine. And LaVine throws it down.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
Yeah, this is definitely a close one. Let's see if they have enough in the tank to take the lead here.
Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Ball with a wide open look. From outside, off the mark. They can get back in front with some points right here.
Yeah, they got behind, but really hung in there and didn't let the score get out of hand.
Kick out to Levine. Shot clock at 6. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Sabonis' shot is off. Chicago leading. It's Vucevic, top of the key. Williams with the ball, out guarded by Murray. Vucevic setting the pick for Ball. Back to Vucevic. Outside, Ball. And he drives in. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. That's 12 points for Lonzo Ball.
I'm a fan of how Ball uses that size inside. Excellent at getting his shot off close to the basket.
A shot by Sabonis, nobody around, and the 3-ball is good.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
Vucevic setting the pick for Ball. Right wing. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That one on Monk.
And Ball is not going to back down in these moments. In fact, he embraces being the man when it's a big possession.
Ball against Levine. That's good again. His 7th basket, 7 for 10 from the floor.
Such a gifted scorer. When Levine is this locked in, the defense is in for a long night.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes. Knocked away and stolen by Murray. Pass to Monk. It's stolen by Buzelis. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
This kid Buzelis loves these types of situations. He wants to be the guy they go to in the big moments.
Here's Levine. Out to DeRozan. Sabonis with the ball. Williams picks him up. Fires from the corner. Rebound by the Bulls. Fast break, here they come. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
It's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Inside. And it's slammed in by Williams.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Levine against Ball. DeRozan a screen on Ball. A wide open look here for DeRozan. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
How about the heart DeRozan plays with? In the clutch, he's fully committed to getting his team whatever they need.
And White with the stuff.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Levine passes to Sabonis. For 3, Murray, good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Pass to Williams. 3-pointer. Buries it from outside.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Ball against Monk. There's the 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
And the confidence just oozing out of Ball right now. He feels like he can get any shot he wants. You can ill afford to let him get into a rhythm.
And so it's Chicago winning this one. Even. Thanks so much, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got... Now Atlanta starting five. Johnson at the 4 with a Kongwu at the 5. Trae Young out there with Dyson Daniels, and it's Man in at the 3 spot. And for Chicago, they've got Ayo Dosunmu. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Buzelis. Then it's Kobe White, and it's Ball in at the 1. Well, Richard, these teams like to slow it down and play their half-court sets.
When you're a young player, that can be a bit frustrating, but when you're a vet, you welcome games like this where everyone can take their time.
Now here's Young. To the middle. Here's a Kongwu. Oh, the dunk by a Kongwu.
You want to take away the shooting of Young, but in the pick and roll, Trae can dish it effectively.
Dosunmu outside. Here's the 3. The rebound by Atlanta. Now Young. Inside, here's Johnson. Buzelis grabs the board.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Three-pointer, Vucevic. And Young pulls it down. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Pass to a Kongwu. Not going to go that time. Vucevic with some nice D. Ball against Young. Ball taking his time here. Shoots over Young. And again, Chicago, no good. The Hawks have gone 1 for 3 so far. And there's the drive. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
It's amazing what Young can do out there offensively. He just reads the defense so well.
Pass to Dosunmu. And there's a pick. Lets it go from deep. Can't get it to go, making him 0 for 2. The Hawks have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Richard, when it comes to the Bulls, they have one of the most committed fan bases in the league.
Yeah, the Chicago fans are for real. The Bulls are routinely at the top of the list for total attendance. Even on the road, there are usually Bulls fans sprinkled in every crowd.
Vucevic, a screen on Johnson. Pass the ball. Here's Buzelis. Fires for 3. Okongwu with the rebound. On the wing, Daniels. Now Okongwu, covered by Vucevic. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Picked by Vucevic. White, the pass to Vucevic. Shoots over Okongwu. And Vucevic gets it to go on the assist by White.
Big man, Vooch, showing some quickness on that release.
2 minutes remaining.
Ball against Young.
2 minutes.
On the take. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
The 3 from Ball. Hits the 3-pointer. Ball's got 6.
Yeah, Ball knows his team relies on him to get his own shots too. So he works to find his looks.
Young against Ball. The kick out to Young. Back to Okongwu. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. 6 points for him.
Yeah, what a look. I mean, Young, a high-level passer.
It's White with a drive. Grant, how about Kobe White? Going from a bench player to one of the league leaders in minutes.
Yeah, Kobe played more than 35 minutes per game last season. Top 10 in the league. We saw White hit another level, so he has an exciting future in front of him.
So for the Hawks, Nance, he's checked in for Okongwu. And Karis LeVert is subbed in for Trae Young. Down low. Nance outside. To the paint. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
Ball passes to White. Back to Ball. And Ball throws it down.
There is no doubt that Ball brings his flight gear to the arena. The man has a little bit of bounce on him.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
A chance to go 2 for 1.
And you really must play this just right.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Buzelis. Vucevic, a screen on Johnson. Back to Vucevic. 6 to shoot. The Bulls need to get off a shot. The shot by Buzelis, no good. LeVert outside. Lays it up and banks it in.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Here's Buzelis, and that one is stuffed right through.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game through the first quarter of play. Hawks ahead. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
The story so far has been their mid-range shooting. The analytics might not like it, but elite offenses still knock it down from that area.
Yeah, I also like how they've immediately gotten out in transition. They came to run, and we'll see if they can keep it up.
And the Hawks, looking at who they've got. Dyson Daniels out there with Karis LeVert. Then it's Terrence Mann. Then there's George Niang. And it's Nance in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Just total confidence from deep. Ball, he just sinks that shot like it's nothing.
Here's LeVert driving inside, and that one's good. LeVert's got his second basket of the game.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Outside man. Pass to Nance. Niang outside. Takes the 3. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
And there's the whistle. They'll pin that one on Nikola Vucevic. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA, the Hawks are figuring it out. Coach Quinn Snyder said, growth isn't linear. We want to just keep improving. The players have bought in. They're working. They're practicing hard, hitting the film. Everybody has been absolutely coachable. I think we're learning. Guys, it's all about the journey here.
Yeah, I'm trying to take that next step. That's how it's done. Thanks, Allie. Three-pointer, Vucevic. He's off on that one. The Hawks lead by 3. LeVert outside. Pass to Nance. Outside for LeVert from the arc. He drops it from range. LeVert's got 7 points in the game.
That's a big make for LeVert. Should help his confidence.
Ball, and he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now. Well, Grant, with all the parity and competition in the league today, there's still those teams piling up losses.
Yeah, BA, and with teams like the Thunder excelling, it's almost like youth is no longer an excuse, but some rebuilds take longer than others. Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
On the fast break, LeVert's energy is everything. He sticks with the play the whole way and sinks it.
Vucevic goes in. The kick out to Ball. Picked by Vucevic. Launches a three. The rebound by Atlanta. Now here's LeVert. 11 points in the game. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
When it comes to contesting shots, Buzelis is showing us that he's got great timing.
Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
And absolutely jaw-dropping. Here's LeVert. White with a steal. 19-footer. Isumu outside. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. A line change here for Chicago. Krejci's checked in for Atlanta. There's Herter with the three. They get it back. Giddey finds Williams. Giddey against LeVert. 5 on the clock. Pass to Collins. Beyond the arc. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. You know, from the 2020 bubble to late 2021, Zach Collins didn't play a single game. He missed over a year, Richard.
Yeah, underwent ankle surgery, missing a ton of games. Despite that, Zach's come back stronger, really improving all aspects of his game.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Young, he's checked in for the Hawks. There's Herter with the three. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Number 17.
And a deep three from Young. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And Collins with the slam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Oh, they get a hand on it. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. There's Herter with the three. The rebound by Atlanta. Young looking around. Pass to Krejci. LeVert outside. 2 on the clock. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks. They have a nice... Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shots. Drum roll. They're measuring up the shots.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Boy, it's been quite a game for Lonzo Ball.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Smith out there with Zach Collins. Then there's Kevin Herter. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Williams in at the small forward position. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
Young with it, and it's Giddey picking him up. Knocks down the triple. LeVert's got 16 points.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Smith finds Giddey. And Jalen Johnson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Herder passes to Williams. Now here's Collins. It's stolen by Okongwu.
He saw the pass coming a mile away, was perfectly positioned to intercept it.
Got it.
A real weapon on offense. Once LeVert sees a few go down, you know he's in the zone.
And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it.
And even losing big, you have to maintain composure if you want to avoid embarrassment.
Wallace, he's checked in for LeVert. Giddey against Young. Pass to Krejci. Fires the three. And Young is good from three. He's got 7.
It's great to see Young working off the ball. He's got the skill set to flourish in that kind of action.
Collins passes to Giddey. Back to Collins. They need this. The rebound by Atlanta. Okongwu's got 4 rebounds in the game. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
With the game on the line, Ice Trey is dangerous man. Young said, I've been owning the moment my whole life. That's what I do. I work too hard to be afraid of the moment. Brian?
Well, Allie, it definitely shows in his play. It's great stuff there. Thank you.
There was a time you could get yelled at for taking a 3 like that, but now it's a great decision, and it paid off.
Wallace, the pass to Okongwu. Now here's Wallace. Herder defending. Back to Okongwu. Clock at 4. From behind the arc. Smith with the rebound. Bulls trail by 13. Takes it inside. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Here's Young. Inside. It's Trae Young.
Nice work inside from Young. Not afraid of trying his luck down there.
Giddey passes to Smith. Back to Giddey. And he gets the bucket. Giddey's got his first points of the game.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
1:52 left in the third quarter. Johnson finds Young. Johnson a screen on Giddey. Back to Johnson. Up and over Smith. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist from Young. Young's got 6 assists in the game. Giddey against Young. Herder from long range. They get the rebound. The kick out to Williams. Okongwu against Collins. Into the lane. Good on the shot. Collins has got 10 points in the game. Atlanta leading by 11. Well, Grant, aside from making the East Finals in 2021, how would you assess Trae Young's teams?
Well, they're always solid offensive teams, but Trae is the type of player that you need to surround with defensive-minded guys, and he hasn't really had that.
Young can't hit. And Giddey has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. And Jalen Johnson is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. Both teams will make substitutions. 56 seconds left in the third. And Ball gets it to go.
Mega shot there from the coffin corner. It is fun to watch Ball shoot those and knock them down.
Johnson on the wing. Back to Young. Pass to Capella. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. And the Hawks lead by 10.
Inside, Capella's physical ability makes the difference. He can get vertical, bump with you, whatever it takes.
For Atlanta, they've gone 7 of 10 here in the second half. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The 3 is up. Wallace misses. Ball outside. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
And a deep 3 from Young. Only missed the J after tricking the D with a nifty pass fake. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third. Both teams putting up some point. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Here's Ball. And the Hawks, looking at who they've got. We've got Trae Young. Terrence Mann is out there with George Niang. Then it's Clint Capella, and it's Wallace in at the 2-guard spot.
And that's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Young against Ball. Here's Niang. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And they've also been in the zone with the mid-range jumper. The defense has given them space, and they haven't hesitated to rise and fire.
The Bulls trail by 7. And Atlanta making a change here. Johnson's checked in.
First team foul. Now into the line for the Hawks.
The 3 from Ball. Picked by Vucevic. Puts up a 3. Ball no good.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Daniels. Back to Mann. Knocks it loose. And now the Bulls in transition. They grab their own miss. Pass to Vucevic. Clock at 6. Here's Ball. That doesn't go either for Ball. The Hawks lead by 7. LeVert outside. And here's Okongwu. Now Johnson. And here's Okongwu. Pass to LeVert. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. What's impressive about Caris LeVert, he's played a lot of different roles, Richard.
From averaging 20 points a game to more of a complimentary scorer, LeVert has been a starter. He's come off the bench. He has thrived in any assignment you give him.
And when healthy, LeVert is a problem. A multi-dimensional guard who can score, pass, and rebound at an impressive clip.
Back to Ball. Pass to Buzelis. Vucevic, a screen on Johnson. Here's Vucevic. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Bulls trail by 9. It's stolen by Johnson. Okongwu with it. Now guarded by White. Johnson passes to Daniels. Back to Johnson. To the inside. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
The shot by Johnson, no good. For Chicago, they've got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. White, good.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
3-pointer. And it's Chicago with a board. Vucevic has got 5 rebounds tonight. And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul.
It just turns it over in one of the most irritating ways possible. I mean, what was that?
Violations like that, yeah, those will make your coach bolder than me.
LeVert, a screen on White. Daniels passes to Okongwu. Buzelis grabs the board. Buzelis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Dosunmu for 3. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Back to Mann. And there's the whistle. They'll pin that one on Nikola Vucevic. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game. Niang, he's checked in for Atlanta. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the 4th. LeVert, that's good.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Here's Okongwu. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds in the game. The three from Ball. He hits again. 7 for 13 and looking confident.
When he puts it all together, Ball can put on quite a performance.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 10.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Hawks.
Absolute fireworks display. High-scoring game. They were unstoppable, Grant.
Yeah, just relentless from start to finish. And the pace was furious. Ultimately, they wore out the other team.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Caris LeVert.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they'd put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch. Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. And here's LeVert for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
So we see the Hawks taking the W here. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to...
got some great guards going head-to-head in this one. Brent, what will you keep your eye on in that matchup?
Well, Kevin, you're pointing out the guard play, so this is when they have a chance to go one-on-one. Which of these tandems can stand out against the other? Tons of pick and roll, tons of creativity, and we'll see which of these guys can pair off tonight to win this contest.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. In the post, it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. Daniels out there with LeVert, and it's man in at the small forward position.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Here's LeVert. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Due to that aggressive style of play on the offensive end, LeVert is kind of just used to contact at this point.
Now here's Murray. Monk outside. And the 3 off target. Well, Brent, last season was disappointing for the Kings after being eliminated in the play-in.
Yeah, a little bit of regression. They did have some key injuries to some guys in the stretch of the season that was vital for them to make the playoff push. But I think it helped them realize just how fun the playoffs are and just how hard it is to get back there. And maybe in this offseason they come back a little bit more focused, knowing how loaded the Western Conference is.
Here's Levine following the bucket by the Hawks. 6 on the shot clock and taken away by Johnson. And now Daniels pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
And so Monk will bring it up for Sacramento. 4-point game. Right side Levine. From the arc. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Okongwu with it. Sabonis defending. On the wing, man. Back to LeVert. Down low. The Hawks working the ball around. 6 to shoot. Man passes to Johnson. Misses from short range.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Here's Daniels driving inside. Monk grabs the board. The Kings trail by 4. Sabonis. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Now here's Levine. And it's Murray with the jam.
Powering that one down. Murray saw a chance to go for it and took it.
In 2023, and Brent, you and I remember this, Keegan Murray set an NBA record with 11 consecutive threes in one game.
What an unbelievable night to witness that kind of consistency in a guy locked in like that. I mean, that's different, and it speaks to Murray's focus, but this guy has so much more to contribute to a team and room to grow. That night was special, Kevin.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Domantas Sabonis set the longest double-double streak in over half a century last season with 61 straight double-doubles. He said, "It's awesome to be mentioned with the greats. It's my job as a big man to get rebounds and to finish. At the end of the day, just out there to win." Kevin?
Thank you, David. That double-double streak was a blast to watch. Historic in so many ways. LeVert against Monk. Here's man going inside.
A solid passer at his position. LeVert excels at finding his teammates when they're open.
There's 53 seconds left here in the first quarter.
Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
A nice shot by LeVert.
And got to push LeVert out of that area because he's very comfortable looking to score from there.
LeVert against Monk. Pass to Sabonis. On the wing, Levine. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. So for the Hawks, Larry Nance is checked in for Okongwu, and it's George Niang in for Jalen Johnson. The wide open look here for DeRozan. No good on the quick three. The Hawks leading. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Mann with it. DeRozan defending. Mann passes to Daniels. Here's LeVert. Monk with some nice defense. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Hawks on top. They lead by 1. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
And so in the game for the Hawks, they've got George Niang. Karis LeVert is out there with Daniels. Then there's Larry Nance. And it's Krejci in at the 3, the small forward. And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks, Greg, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21, that was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent.
Here's Niang. He's covered by Murray. Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
DeRozan a screen. And Levine, here we go.
And running the pick and roll to perfection there. Much easier to execute when you have a handle like Levine.
Screen by Niang. LeVert, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
It's stolen by Monk. DeRozan passes to Sabonis. Shoots the 3. And it's DeRozan missing. And so LeVert will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Pass to Krejci. Monk grabs the board. Kings have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. DeRozan in the corner. A shot by Sabonis, nobody around, and trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. The Hawks shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. A nice shot by LeVert.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
The Kings trailing. Sabonis sets the pick for Levine. He's looking for Sabonis and finds him. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got 3 assists now in this one. And awards now have a minimum amount of games needed to qualify. An interesting twist in this whole story.
Yeah, and it seems logical because of the uproar from the fans and the media that they implement this. And how can you be that impactful in reality, though, if you only play half the year?
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And look at the inside presence already for Murray. It'll be fun to watch this young man grow.
And the Kings will go for a different look here. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Sabonis. Jay Crowder comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Ellis, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's Fulton for Monk. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Young's checked in. We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. You love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
And the Kings making a change here. Arabia's checked in. Then for the Hawks, Okongwu's checked in for Nance. And Wallace subbed in for Dyson Daniels.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Crowder, a screen on Young. Volts kicks to Valanciunas. Pass to Ellis. Screen by Valanciunas. And another three for Sacramento.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. He is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Young pass to Krejci. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Krejci's got it all tied up now for Atlanta.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Young taking his time here. Niang kicks to Young. Aston Niang. To the paint. Here's Okongwu. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
Yeah, way to play an attack mode and get to the line.
The first free throw is good. Well, the Kings went from 3 seed in 2023 to out of the playoffs completely, Brent, last season.
Well, it speaks to how competitive the Western Conference was. You know, you got to realize, Kevin, Sacramento won just 2 less games than they did after that magical run in 2023. The West was just better. So the Kings got to fill some holes, find some pieces, and hopefully have some guys improve upon what they did last season. And say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
Here's LaRavia. He's guarded by Johnson. Count that one.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Young for 3. He can't get it to go. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Hawks lead by 2. It's time now to go courtside. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. One of the stories here, guys, Caris LeVert getting it done today.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Colts is out there with Ellis. Then it's Jay Crowder. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's LaRavia in at the 4-man position. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Inside, here's Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
It's not going to be a soft finish when Valanciunas gets it inside. Count on him going up strong.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. I asked Quinn Snyder what he enjoys most about coaching, and the Hawks coach said the opportunity to compete in such an intense way. Also, the tactics of the game and the intellectual part of player development. It's rewarding to see and have a part in someone's growth and improvement. Kevin?
David, that's coaching, right? Growth and development. A mind for the game for sure. I've always respected Coach Snyder. And it's LaRavia missing.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Young pass to Wallace. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. And it's a 5-point Atlanta lead.
And good recognition there from Trey. It's part of his role. He's got to find open guys.
And one of those guys, Brent, who can take over a game, sometimes from beginning to end, is Trae Young.
It is remarkable, Kevin, especially at his size in today's game. It reminds me a lot of playing against Allen Iverson, the guy who could dominate the game as a small player, and that's what Trae is. But what he can do offensively, the instincts that he shows, the way he can get it going offensively, he's truly a remarkable talent in terms of a small guy dominating a big man's game.
Pass to Fultz. Gets the bucket and the foul. It's going to be on Trae Young.
You gotta love how Fultz uses his strength on these tough finishes, elevating up and over the defense and just finishing in traffic.
Shea, he's checked in for Waltz. Knocked loose, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Ellis.
Atlanta ball.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's man, guarded by Fultz. Johnson can't get it to go. The Kings have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. And here's Crowder. No scoring in this one. To the inside. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Valanciunas, good.
Don't be surprised that Valanciunas could step behind that arc and knock it down.
Johnson down low, and it's LaRavia with the rebound. For Sacramento, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And so here's Sacramento. They lead by 1. Ellis against Young. Ellis, the pass to Valanciunas. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. Valanciunas has got 9.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint.
Johnson down low, and timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And we've got a lineup change here for Sacramento. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Nance. George Niang comes in for Johnson. Dyson Daniels checked in for Mann. And Karis LeVert subbed in for Trae Young. And DeRozan at the basket on the assist by Murray. DeRozan's got the lead up to 5 now for the Kings. And the Hawks have been part of the play-in tournament 3 consecutive seasons.
Yeah, since that run, Kevin, in the 2021 conference finals, it has been tough sledding for Atlanta. They've really been stuck in middling in that 7 to 10 range, which is forcing you to play some tough opponents in those early rounds. But they have not overcome that.
And the jam by Levine.
Yes, the hammer from Levine. That is an electric athlete.
Pass to Shea. Here's Niang. Here's Okongwu. And a missed layup.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
And the Hawks making a change here. Young's checked in. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Monk.
Drawing the foul down low. Trae Young earning that trip to the line.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And when you shoot 86 from the line like he did last season, you usually cash in on those opportunities.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Monk, the pass to Levine. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Kings ahead as they end the third quarter. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Kings leading now by 3. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. We've got Daniels. Okongwu is out there with George Niang. Then there's Rizeshe, and it's Young in at the 1.
Anytime Monk gets room to shoot, especially inside, he's such a crafty guard who you want to see pulling the trigger from inside.
And that one's good. Daniels.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Yeah, just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
For the Hawks, Johnson, he's checked in for George Niang. Mann comes in for Rizeshe. And Karis LeVert subbed in for Trae Young. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Quinn Snyder said to his team. Now, he talked about keeping confidence. He said, this game is close, but we know we're the better team. Now it's time to go out there and prove it. See if they can come back in this one, guys.
Thank you, David.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
Back to Murray. Monk for 3. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Monk's got 7 now in this quarter.
And you gotta love that three-point stroke of Monk. I mean, he's got such a high arcing shot there. It gives it a good chance to go in from deep.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitors.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And it's Murray with the jam.
Being aggressive, taking the reward there. What a jam by Murray.
LeVert the pass to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
For your Kings, Zach LaVine. 2 shots. This play is under video review under NBA rules.
It's so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Free throw good, LaVine. And so LaVine nails both of them. The Hawks trail by 5. Now here's LeVert. Pass to Okongwu. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. But instead, he'll shoot free throws. It's going to go on Sabonis. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Kings.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
And it seemed like throughout this game, right after the jump ball, they've just been feeling it from distance, getting all the looks they want and continuing to take advantage of that three-point line.
Getting aggressive inside. DeRozan refuses to waste that opportunity.
That one goes. Count it.
And LeVert with that slashing approach coupled with the outside shot. Boy, he is not an easy cover.
Now here's LaVine. He's covered by Daniels. Murray right side. Rosen dishes to Murray. Clock at 6. In the corner, it's Sabonis. And it's Daniels with the rebound. The Hawks trail by 3. Here's LeVert. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And LeVert is playing with such passion on offense. He's just not afraid to play a big role on that end.
The kick out to Sabonis. to Levine. Murray outside. Pass to DeRozan. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got 3 assists now in this one. Monk against LeVert. Daniels passes to LeVert. Johnson outside. And they're unable to get the time basket there. And so Levine will bring it up now for the Sacramento Kings. It's a 3-point game.
And Murray loves knocking down the big shot. He does not fear the moment.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Into the lane. Money!
And this is the time when you want to lock it down defensively. Thus far, not happening.
I'm looking out there trying to find one guy at least interested in playing defense. Not that last possession.
The kick out to Sabonis. Off target with his 3. Murray dishes to Monk. Just 5 to shoot. Sabonis. Yes!
And that's the reason why Sabonis gets the rock. He's just upping the ante.
Can't waste any time here.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive. That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
And the Hawks making a change here. Krejci's checked in.
Hawks foul. Daniels. Second personal foul. 4th team foul.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Out to the right wing. From downtown. The shot missing. So it's the Kings taking the W in a close one. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans. But in the end, much appreciated, David. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry.
White out there with ball. Then there's Nikola Vucevic, and it's Buzelis in at the 4. And for the Kings, the duo inside. It's Murray and Sabonis. Malik Monk is out there with Zach LaVine, and it's DeRozan in at the small forward position. Pass to Buzelis. And both backcourts in this one stand cream of the crop.
Well, a lot of people would say that this is a guard-oriented league. I think it's a league of all the positions, but tonight, certainly, whoever can win that guard battle will probably go home with the W.
Certainly the headliner tonight. Now here's Murray. Shot clock at 6. Back to Sabonis. Takes a 3. Ball with the rebound. Pass to Vucevic. Lets the 3 fly. Nails it from beyond the arc.
A mistake by the defense. You can't let Ball's teammates get open because he will find them.
And he lobs it up. Stolen by Ball. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. The kick out to White from downtown. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Well, Stan, you talk about a late bloomer. Kobe White has shown that he might be just that.
Well, Brian, everything has come together for him. He's improved on defense. He's improved his decision-making. He got that second contract and a bigger role, and he is playing great.
They might have the best air in the NBA. Now here's LaVine. Going inside. Oh, he misses the dunk. The Bulls have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. White for 3. And again, Chicago, no good. The Kings have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Offensive board. Outside for LaVine. There's the triple. Counted from distance.
And with how well LaVine attacks the bucket, defensively, you almost have to give him space to shoot threes.
White for 3. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sacramento has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. LaVine against White. Pass to Murray. From deep. Williams grabs the board.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving.
Out to the wing. Vucevic, the pass to Ball. Sends it home from three-point land.
Nice quick trigger from Ball right there. Good at sizing up the defense and knowing when to shoot off the pass.
DeRozan outside. No good on the 3. Bulls leading by 3. Ball finds White. No good on the triple. Outside Monk. 1:44 left to play in the first quarter. And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, one nickname you hear for DeMar DeRozan is the lone mid-ranger. He said you can operate freely in the mid-range. It's like an ocean out there. If you're smart, you can take advantage of the space and pick teams apart. Brian?
He's an expert tactician working in between. Thanks, Allie. Shot's good by Sabonis.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Williams with it, and Sabonis picks him up defensively. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Love it when Vucevic attacks with intent. He has the size and strength to dominate around the cup.
LaVine feeling it out a bit. Pass to Monk. 6 on the shot clock. LaVine with a screen on Vucevic. Sinks it from distance. Sabonis has got 6.
It's so important to have confidence in your shot. There, Sabonis showing plenty of it and knocking it down.
The 3 from Ball. Zach LaVine clears it away. Sacramento has gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. The three. Chicago with a rebound. And now the Bulls in transition. Levine against Ball. Fires the three. And it's Buzelis that time on the assist by Ball. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Chicago ahead. They lead by 4. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And also, I like how they've let it fly from the three-point line, shooting with confidence so far in this one.
On the court for Chicago, we've got Kobe White, Patrick Williams out there with Buzelis. Then it's Lonzo Ball, and it's Vucevic in at the 5 spot. White, good.
And I like how White shot it with confidence. He's reliable beyond the arc.
And here are the Kings now. They trail by 7. Levine passes to DeRozan. Stopped home by DeRozan on the jam.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Will grant the Kings one of those up-and-coming teams that are knocking at the door.
Yeah, they have some stars, BA. They have some great role players, too. Part of their problem is they're in the Western Conference. It's so hard to just make the play-in tournament in that conference.
Now here's Sabonis. He's got 6. Monk for 3. The shot is good on the assist by Sabonis. Monk's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Pass to Buzelis. For 3. Rebound by Sacramento. Sabonis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Levine with it. Now here's Monk. Deflects the pass. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And the defense has to offer more resistance. Can't let guys like Buzelis get this close to the rim.
Kept alive. Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
And now that's a momentum builder for sure. So important in a close game.
Look at his teammates here. They love it. Plays like that going to get them going.
Yes, some guys shrink in big moments, and some rise to the occasion.
Yeah, I mean, they put so much focus on Vucevic, it leaves a wide open man.
Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. Kobe White picks one up. Sacramento shooting their first foul shot of the game. Stan, you were a longtime coach in the NBA, one of the most demanding jobs on the planet. Just how much is required time-wise from an NBA coach?
Well, it's a lot of time. I mean, it's all day, every day, 7 days a week in season. But look, let's put it in perspective. It's not like we're out there running a jacket.
Now that's a visual I'd like to see from you, Coach. Shot by Levine, no good.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Buzelis.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
DeRozan finds Sabonis. DeRozan, a screen on Vucevic. And here's Sabonis outside. Pure from three-point range. Sabonis has got 5 points in the quarter. Well, Grant, in the spring of 2024, a remarkable streak ended. Domantas Sabonis had recorded 61 consecutive double-doubles.
Yeah, it was the longest streak since the merger back in 1976. Now, Sabonis has led the NBA in rebounding multiple years. Plus, he has averaged 8 assists in a season, so that is big-time production.
Here's Levine. Chicago. Oh, okay!
Oh, my gosh.
And that's the sauce right there. I mean, every night, Levine approaches the rim like it's a dunk contest.
Monk with a steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Sabonis with a screen on White. Here's Levine for three. Ball with the rebound. Chicago leading. Outside, Williams. Launches it. Gets the three to fall. Williams has gotten himself on the board with a three there.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
And here's Sabonis outside. And it's Chicago with a board. Ball's got his fourth rebound in this one. Outside, Williams. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got his fourth assist in this one.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. You love to see a guy dishing it like this.
Ball against Monk. And out of bounds, the Kings will take it.
Kings ball. Substituting on the court.
Just 4 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Tipped! And so the ball out of bounds. Herter touched it last. It'll count. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Chicago ahead, leading by 4. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Boy, it's been quite a game for Lonzo Ball.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Well, the way I see it, it's an added bonus. And you can see team chemistry really growing as a result of him racking up the assists.
We've got Markelle Fultz. Jay Crowder is out there with Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Ellis in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Now here's Giddey. Smith passes to Giddey. Just 5 on the clock. Kicks it out to Collins. No good from outside. Kings trail by 4. Stan, it's hard to believe, but the Bulls have not won a playoff series since 2015.
Well, look, Brian, it's hard to win in this league. And when you're rebuilding, trying to find the mix that'll get you over the top is a difficult chore.
Long way from those Michael Jordan glory days. And it's Crowder missing.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
Back to Giddey. Puts up a deep 3. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
We've seen him make that shot, but not all that often.
Well, that's the shot where if you make it, everything's fine. But if not, you're going to hear about it.
Now here's Fultz. He's scoreless. Pass to LaRavia. Fires from deep. Nails it from 3.
And he wastes no time coming out of the break.
Chicago has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Outside Herter. Now here's Collins. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Collins has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Valanciunas. Tries the spin move. Converts after the nice spin.
I like it. An old school 5. Jonas primarily does his scoring close in.
Outside Giddey. Pass to Smith. That 3's off the mark. The Kings trailing. Out of bounds. It'll be Bulls ball.
Bulls ball.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Fultz against Giddey. It's Herter on the wing. Three-pointer, no good. For Sacramento, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Ellis. No made baskets yet.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe that.
Yeah, they're in this one. They have some momentum on their side, and they just need to keep up the intensity.
Collins with a screen on Fultz. Here's Giddey. Count it, and 1. He'll have a chance at a three-point play. It's on Markelle Fultz, and he'll be shooting his first free throw. That free throw good from Giddey. And the Kings have held tough, but it seems like the West has gotten tougher, Greg.
Well, what's the saying? If you're not getting better, you're getting worse. And the Kings have to find that next level.
Now here's Valanciunas. There's Fultz with a 3. No good there. Bulls leading by 3. And there's the lob, and then it's Collins with the dunk.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Crowder against Giddey. Smith outside. From outside the arc, fires in the triple. And it's an 8-point Chicago lead.
That's a fantastic feed right there. Kicking it out for the good look. Plays like this really help team chemistry.
Ellis, good.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Herter can't hit. Sacramento has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Pass to LaRavia. Back to Crowder. Here's Ellis. Here's LaRavia. Crowder outside. 4 on the clock. Launches it from deep. The shot off that time. Chicago leading by 5. We've got 22 seconds left in the third. Smith passes to Herter. Giddey against Valanciunas. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Substituting on the court.
We've got 13 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Ball outside. Three-pointer, Vucevic. No good. Misses at the buzzer. The third quarter comes to a close. It's the Bulls. They're up. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. On the court for the Bulls, Ellis out there with Patrick Williams. Then it's Ball, then it's Kobe White, and it's Vucevic in at the 5. Now here's White. Pass to Vucevic. Vucevic, a screen on Murray. Here's Ball. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Kings trail by 8. Here's Levine.
Oh! Wow!
And just phenomenal at reading defenses. Levine understands when to shoot and when to pass in pick and rolls.
Here's White. Rebound by Sacramento. Sabonis has got 9 rebounds now. Picked by Murray. Levine passes to Sabonis. This one for 3. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
And there's the foul. It's on Malik Monk. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
So it's Chicago now. 3-point lead. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
As a passer, Ball has great fundamentals. His timing and accuracy are right on the money. Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Yeah, what a huge dunk. Making a statement right there.
Monk against Ball. And Ball throws it down.
Filling it up. Lonzo Ball, more than a passer.
Levine against Ball. Levine passes to Sabonis. Shoots over Vucevic. Outside Monk. Sabonis with a screen on White. Back to Sabonis. Shot clock at 2. Here's Levine. Sabonis, the pass to DeRozan. Sabonis with a screen on Ball. Here's Levine for 3. At the arc, Zach Levine.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
Here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
Easy to understand why they leave Ball out here in these moments. He knows how to deliver.
Pass to Murray. Here comes Murray. Buzelis grabs the board.
Oh, you gotta finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Vucevic with it. He's guarded by Sabonis. The 3 from Ball. Rebounded. Domantas Sabonis. Sabonis has got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. White against Monk. Levine with a screen on White. Pass to Murray. There's the 3. And the Kings with another 3.
Look at Murray stepping up big time. And you know he wants to be a trusted scorer when they need a bucket, and he shows it.
Now here's Ball. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
LaRavia is checked in for Sacramento. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Vucevic, a screen on Monk. And again, no good by Chicago. Sacramento has gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth. Levine passes to DeRozan. Here's LaRavia. Pass to Sabonis. Shot clock at 6. Sabonis with a screen on White. Here's LaRavia. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
White, the pass to Vucevic. Offline with a 3. We've got 33 seconds left in the final quarter. And Levine, throw it down.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
What a huge trip here.
Absolutely. You can feel the energy in this arena.
Count it!
And they aren't over the limit yet.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Levine against Ball. Outside Levine. DeRozan right side. For the win! Oh, the all-or-nothing shot attempt falls offline. So a close game sees Chicago taking this one.
should be... Plenty of action down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Buzelis out there with Vucevic. Then there's Dosunmu. Then it's White, and it's Ball in at the point. Shots good from Young.
At his best when attacking the rim. Young not settling for a jumper, putting the onus on the D.
Now here's White. Fires the three. Buries the long-range jumper.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Pass to Krejci. The kick out to Young. Wide open shot is on the money.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Here's Ball. Following the basket by Trae Young. And it's Vucevic missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And Young, a fiery competitor, someone who enjoys getting under the skin of opposing players.
And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
And those might be the easiest points of the month for him.
And we know injuries derailed last season for the Bulls, Greg, but with an aging core, you wonder where they go from here.
I mean, the Bulls are kind of stuck in the middle of things as it now stands. Not quite good enough to make a run in the East, but not in a position where they need to start over.
And that's another basket for them. They have really come out blazing here in the first.
Ball, the pass to Dosunmu. To end the run. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Out to White. This one for three. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
An assertive offensive player. White knows he has the green light to rise and fire.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Kobe White became one of the top candidates last season for Most Improved Player. He says, I always tried to just let the work show. I wanted to prove that I could be a starting guard in this league. I've just got to continue to get better every day, be aggressive, and be who I am. Kevin, back to you.
All right, D.A., love that attitude. 1:58 left in the first quarter. The wide open look here for Vucevic. Off target from three-point range. And so Young will bring it up for the Hawks. They lead by 7. Daniels from outside. A putback. Rebounded by Vucevic. The Bulls have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. A wide open look here for Okongwu. Shot clock reset for the Hawks. A minute 20 left to play here in the first. And it's Vucevic in the corner. Off target from outside. Atlanta with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run. And the foul called on Dosunmu. That is his first foul of the game. 1:07 left in the first quarter. Three-pointer, Daniels. The Hawks again can't hit. Bulls trail by 7. Here's Ball. He has yet to score. Pass to Buzelis. Vucevic's screen on Young. Ball from long range. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And Young kicks to Johnson. From past the arc. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Ball. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Lots of quick moves inside by Ball to get into great position for the score.
Young looking it over. From deep three-point land. Excellent D there from Ball. To the middle. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks.
Out of bounds. Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
Up in time. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And we reached the end of the first quarter. It's Atlanta. They're up by 5. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And for the Hawks, guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. The guard set is Giddey and White. Dosunmu is out there with Buzelis. And it's Smith in at the 5 spot. Giddey with it. He's picked up by LeVert. Smith kicks to Giddey. Trying to find Smith. He's got it now. 6 to shoot. Right side, White. A 3-ball. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. White's got 9.
And you have got to honor White on the perimeter. Once he gets comfortable from there, it's going to be bad news for the defense.
And that one, good.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
Bulls trail by 4. Gregson's making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021. The Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
Now here's LeVert. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And got to push LeVert out of that area because he's very comfortable looking to score from there.
Here's Giddey. And the shot goes in.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking, jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Now LeVert. Pass to Daniels. Now here's LeVert. That one falls. LeVert's got 6 in the quarter.
Due to that aggressive style of play on the offensive end, LeVert is kind of just used to contact at this point.
Buzelis, no one around him. Drills the 3-pointer.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
LeVert against Giddey. Floats one. Nance with no one around. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. Nance has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. To the inside. Pass to Buzelis. Another 3 for Chicago.
A big answer from Buzelis. He wants his team to know they can count on him from the perimeter.
LeVert the pass to Niang. Back to LeVert. Softly drops in the floater. And it's 8 points for Caris LeVert. And something that every NBA player has now that maybe they didn't a couple years ago, RJ, their own personal trainer.
Well, it's just a beautiful investment of your own resources back into your body. I love that players are hiring chefs, dietitians, sleep aides, and the teams are hiring them. I love every aspect of that.
Here's Niang. Pass to Man. Launches a three. Another three for Atlanta.
Drew the defense and made the proper read, hitting his teammates on the perimeter.
Now here's Giddey. Defense is right there. White dishes to Smith. Back to White. One shot on the way. And that one drops for him. White's got 11 points.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Here's LeVert, and he dunks it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to the dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it. Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
Reza Shea, he's checked in for Daniels. Ball against LeVert. Man passes to LeVert. Traps in the tray. LeVert's got the lead up to 11 now for the Hawks.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Williams can't hit. On the wing, Man. That's good. That's LeVert with the assist. Man's got 6 in the quarter.
A solid passer at his position. LeVert excels at finding his teammates when they're open.
Nance with some nice D.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Caris LeVert has been on display. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. One of the stories here, guys, Caris LeVert getting it done today.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
In the post, it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. Young is out there with Terrence Mann. And it's Reza Shea in at the small forward. Oh, my goodness! What a play!
You know, a stellar floor general. Young has that uncanny ability to find his guys at the right time.
It will go down, and the Hawks' lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Ball. Johnson goes in. Chicago grabs the miss. Outside, Ball. Reza Shea with the steal. Young from outside. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Here's Reza Shea. No good from outside. Bulls trail by 9. And Reza Shea, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch. At his size, that becomes very tough to contain.
Young finds Johnson. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. And it's 8 points for Jalen Johnson.
And how about the find by Trey? Making sure he keeps his teammates involved.
To the right side. Back to Ball. Pass to Vucevic. Herder against Young, and it's Vucevic in the corner. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Vucevic has got 6 in the quarter. Young outside. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. From deep three-point land, they get it back. Kicks it out to Johnson, and it's Young at the elbow. Here's Mann. His three-pointer's off the mark. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Bulls. 9-point game. Atlanta's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Okongwu down low. He's guarded by Collins.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Back to Collins. Ball with a wide-open look. Hits the three-point bomb. Ball's got 9.
Love whenever Ball is assertive like this. This is how dangerous he can be on offense.
And Young kicks to Johnson for 3. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists now in this one. Bulls trail by 11. There's a screen by Collins. Ball no good. For Atlanta, they've gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Chicago has gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Pass to Herder. Back to Ball. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8. The Hawks leading by 9. And here is Okongwu. 5 points in the game. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Herder. The Bulls have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. On deep, Collins. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got his 5th rebound in this one. Young finds Mann. Fires from way outside. The long distance 3 is buried. Young's got the lead up to 12 now for the Hawks.
Easy to admire Young's confidence. Knows he has the ability to drain it from way outside.
So for the Hawks, Nance comes in for Okongwu. And it's George Niang in for Jalen Johnson. Smith with a screen on Young. Here's White. Here's Smith. A shake and the dunk by Smith.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
Young pass to Mann. 3-pointer. It's all in by the Bulls. Here's White. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
And a big-time 3 to cut it to single digits. They've kept it within reach.
And so it's Atlanta heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Back to the action in just a minute. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. The guard set is Giddey and White. Buzelis out there with Dosunmu. And it's Smith in at the 5 down low. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. And White kicks to Giddey. Just 5 on the clock. Buzelis sets a screen for Giddey. They get a hand on it. Stolen by LeVert. The finish. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
And you see the open floor speed of LeVert, a great athlete who just needs to stay healthy to reach his potential.
Out to Smith. Here's Giddey. A three-pointer off the mark. The Hawks leading by 9. Okongwu with it. Now Smith defending. Krejci passes to Daniels. A three-pointer is right on target.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defender.
LeVert against Giddey. Pass to Buzelis. Back to Dosunmu. Ball stolen. Here's Krejci. Now here's LeVert. White covering. Johnson kicks to LeVert. Misses the three. Bulls trail by 12, and they're on the break. Here's Smith. Buzelis, the open look. From 16 feet away, he cans it.
And you gotta like watching Buzelis break down the defense, just taking what they give him.
Sinks the three-pointer.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Dosunmu, White, wide open. He fires. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And right now, White, red hot. Just everything he puts up seems to go in.
Here's Okongwu. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Giddey finds Dosunmu. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist. Giddey's got 3 assists now in this one. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. And LeVert, here we go. And the call will be against Karis LeVert. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Balls checked in for Chicago. Bulls trail by 7. Screen by Smith. Fires for 3. Ball no good.
That is not the shot they needed there. You got to work it around and get a better look.
Here is Daniels. Light covering. Okongwu a screen. Daniels dishes to Okongwu. That shot no good. Good work defensively by Smith. Pass to Buzelis. Ball's not loose. And now here comes Daniel. Leading the break. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Chicago making a switch here. Vucevic is checked in. Okongwu with a screen on Ball. 5 to shoot. Daniels kicks to Johnson. LeVert from outside.
Making good use of his length. Buzelis able to track down the block that time.
Chicago with the ball. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter, and the call will be against Karis LeVert. That'll be his second foul of the game. Nance is checked in for the Hawks. 1:02 left here in the fourth quarter. The shot by Buzelis, no good. Atlanta's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Here is Daniels, light covering. Daniels passes to LeVert, over Ball. And it's LeVert missing.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Anything other than a make is game over. This is where you lean on your stars to get you to the finish line.
Laces one from 3.
Vooch, the big man, makes the biggest play of the night.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. LeVert with it. Krejci passes to Daniels. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. The Hawks again can't hit. Chicago calls timeout. They trail by 4. Guys, what do you think?
Well, they'll need a very quick basket out of this timeout.
Here's Buzelis. No good. And so the big win by Atlanta in a tight game. Thank you for that, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Into it. NBA action on. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. The duo inside. It's Murray and Sabonis. Zach LaVine out there with Malik Monk. And it's DeRozan in at the small forward position. And for the Hawks, Johnson at the 4 with Okongwu at the 5. Trae Young out there with Dyson Daniels. And it's Krejci in at the 3 spot. Well, the center position is obviously a point of strength for both of these teams, Brent.
Do you believe, B.A., that these guys are coming in and not thinking about that very same thing? These guys want to test each other tonight, and you wonder, whoever gets the best of the other guy, will that elevate the next couple weeks of play for them in terms of their confidence? So a big man battle. Let's keep a close eye on him. Tried to show off just a little bit there, but ultimately didn't work out. You know, he's going to get a few stares from his coaching staff and probably his teammates in the next huddle.
Here's Daniels. Outside Young, just 5 to shoot. And stolen by Murray. And here comes the break. Here's DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down. But when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Now here's Okongwu. There's Young with the 3. Knocks it down from distance.
Good up-tempo play there from Young, firing that shot off before the D could react.
LaVine surveys the D. Monk against Young. 6 to shoot. And it's Monk missing. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. And you watch Jalen Johnson. His athleticism, man, it's unique.
Pretty unique at his size, right, B.A.? He just glides around the court. He's got great speed when they play in transition and can get above the rim. So this guy, a bit of a matchup nightmare. Just think when he gets his confidence.
And looking at Trae Young, Brent, his teams always finish in the top 10 in offensive rating.
Yeah, for Trae, those teams he's played on have normally been in the top 5, along with playing at a top 10 pace. So when he has the ball in his hands and he's coming at you, very difficult to stop. Young's so talented, you basically guaranteed to have a good offensive team.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Quinn Snyder. I asked Coach how they plan on bottling up DeMar DeRozan, and he kept the answer simple. Stay attached and stay in front of him. DeMar loves to get to his spots, and we know where those are, so we just have to make him work for it. I'm sure they'll be trying to limit his mid-range looks, guys.
Allie, thank you. And Atlanta with possession here. Sacramento getting their last shot to go. Okongwu with the bucket.
And look at that. The vision is why Trae Young can get you double-digit assists.
Outside LaVine. Poke loose. He's got a clear path. Here's Daniels. And he caps off the break with a monster slam.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead. Holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
Now here's DeRozan. Out to Sabonis. Here's LaVine. Okongwu with the rebound.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. And there's the foul. It's on Malik Monk. That'll be a second foul of the game. There's 1:40 left in the first quarter of the game. Young, the pass to Daniels. 4 on the clock. On target from range. Daniels has got 5 now.
Oh, good shot from Daniels. He understands he needs to keep knocking these down for his team.
And Brent, the Kings have the pieces to compete and finally creating some stability.
Yeah, after that 16-year playoff absence, just being a factor in the West has Sacramento and their fans really, really exciting. Again, the pieces are there. Will they push it this year to get back in the mix?
Now here's LaVine. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet.
And how about Sabonis getting up there and rising up to slam down?
58 seconds left to play in the first. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Ellis is checked in for the Kings. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Hawks.
Well, we've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. The defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
On offense, here are the Hawks. They're on a 16-7 run. Daniels passes to Krejci. Pass to Johnson. The three is up. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. And so they foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
9 seconds left in the first quarter here. Sabonis with a screen on Young. Monk passes to Sabonis. Shoots over Okongwu. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And that does it for the first quarter. Atlanta on top, up 7 after this break. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the Hawks here in this one?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
The defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Onyeka Okongwu is out there with George Niang. Then it's Karis LeVert, then it's Rizachet, and it's Daniels in at the shooting guard position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Banked it in off the glass. LeVert's got his second basket.
This is all you can do if you're the defense. LeVert is excellent at cutting his way through physical coverage.
Ellis, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Monk against LeVert. Pass to Daniels. Knocks down the long J. Daniels has got 8.
Yeah, a complete offensive player. Daniels can set people up, and he can knock down shots.
Knocked loose. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ellis. And Sacramento making a change here. Levine's checked in. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. LeVert passes to Niang. LeVert goes against Monk. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Even though he's young, Daniels tends to make the right decisions with the ball in his hands.
And you look at the history of the Hawks. Brent, they've won 1 NBA championship. That was back in 1958.
Yeah, B.A. tough for people in Atlanta to even recognize that because the team wasn't there in 58. They were in St. Louis, and they were led by the great Bob Pettit, who was one of the first really impressive, agile big man of his era.
Sabonis with a screen on LeVert. Levine passes to Sabonis. Kicks it to DeRozan. Clock at 6. Back to Sabonis. Jacks up a 3. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got his 4th rebound in this one. The 3 from Rizachet. Offensive rebound. Tries to keep it alive. And out of bounds. Sacramento will have it. In attendance tonight, 2 Chainz, who grew up not too far from here.
Yeah, 2 Chainz from College Park, part owner of the College Park Skyhawks of the G League. Such an uplifting story. Very talented, also very, very smart.
Nance, he's checked in for Okongwu. And the Kings also making a change. Ellis is checked in. Niang outside. Here's Rizachet. Yet to see a basket. And Nance with the slam.
It's just so easy the way Larry Nance Jr. just gets up off the floor.
by Murray. And here's Sabonis outside. Sacramento again missing. Atlanta leading by 14. Pass to Rizachet. Here's Niang. Off target from outside.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the slam dunk is arguably pro basketball's signature play. And forward Nicholas Batum said growing up, you have so much joy in dunking. You're one of the few people in the world that can. But Father Time marches on, and like most vets, he's come to grips with the reality. He said, my body told me, no more, bro.
Well, leave that to the youngsters now, right? All right, Allie, thanks. That's the screen. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Trae Young, he's checked in for the Hawks. A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Sabonis. LaRavia comes in for Murray. Crowder, he's checked in for DeRozan. And it's Markelle Fultz in for Levine. LeVert goes against Fultz. And Young with the block.
What a timely move from Trae Young getting there and blocking the shot.
And Rizachet gets it to go.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And he comes up with a bucket. And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Atlanta making some changes. Johnson comes in for Niang, and it's Mann in for LeVert. The Hawks lead by 11. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Johnson. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
The ball's knocked loose. That'll count. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. We'll be back in a moment. With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
Hey, we didn't expect this. Not normally a big-time assist maker. He's done a great job moving the ball around.
You can get into a passing rhythm, and so far all of his have been on point.
Taking a look at Sacramento, we've got Jonas Valanciunas. Markelle Fultz is out there with Jay Crowder. And it's LaRavia in at the 4 spot. Brent, how much importance do you put on coaching at the pro level?
Well, B.A., it's huge, and I think the best coaches in the league are the best relationship builders. It's not about the tactics. Everybody's running the same plays and trying to take advantage of the same things. It really comes down to the connectivity between the coach and understanding each and every player you have on your team.
Crowder, the pass to Valanciunas. Nice move. And it's good on the lay-in.
Punishing inside Valanciunas, getting room to do damage.
Pass to Johnson. And it's LaRavia with a rebound. Kings trail by 11. Crowder finds Valanciunas. Now Fultz. Back to Valanciunas. To the wing, right side. Here's Ellis. Let's go with a 3. He can't get that one to fall.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Here's Johnson. The kick out to Nance. 6 to shoot. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Hawks lead by 13.
Terrific at taking some initiative there on the inside portion of the floor was Larry Nance Jr.
Ellis passes to Valanciunas. Pass to LaRavia. Back to Valanciunas. And the shot's good. Valanciunas has got 4 points this quarter.
Well, a little physicality for a little guy goes a long way, but a little physicality from a big guy, that goes Valanciunas' way.
Young misses. Kings trail by 11. Man, Brent, when Trae Young is on the floor, his teams put up ridiculous offensive numbers. What makes Trae a difference maker?
Well, I think Trae's relentlessness as an offensive player is hard to defend. I mean, he is so quick with the basketball. He gets into the teeth of the defense and causes so many problems, BA. He sometimes has those stretches where he becomes an offense unto himself.
Outside man to the left wing. To the paint. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Good passing in the paint, maybe even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
1:41 left in the third. And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. At one point, they led by 16. The three from Rizachet. Rebound by Sacramento.
Well, the D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Both teams deciding to change it up. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Here's Young. Fearless from Young inside.
And Young, known as a remarkable scorer, he can fill it up in a variety of ways.
Monk passes to Levine. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
1:03 left in the third quarter. Sabonis finds Murray. Rebounded by Daniels. The Hawks lead by 11. On the wing, Daniels. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got 4 assists in the game.
I think the defense has more concerns out there on the floor, and they give him a good open look from the perimeter.
Here's Levine. Taking them all on. Levine.
Proving once again, Levine is not all dunks and threes.
Young, the pass to Niang. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
And the basket by Monk.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
The Hawks have gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. Here's Young. Krejci, the pass to Daniels. Left side, Young. Back to Daniels. Shoots over Levine. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Daniels has got 5 points now this quarter. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Kings trail by 14. Johnson at the 4 with Okongwu at the 5. Dyson Daniels out there with Karis LeVert. And it's Krejci in at the 3. So that's the Hawks 5. Pass to Monk. Sabonis outside. Hits the trifecta.
Well, that's a bonus right there to have Domantas step out and shoot the three and stretch out the defense.
LeVert goes against Monk. Right side Johnson. Here's Daniels. Soft touch off the glass.
Inside, Daniels really uses his agility, getting nimble to find himself a shot.
And here's Sabonis outside. Good. And it's DeRozan who picks up the assist. DeRozan's got 3 assists now in this one. LeVert attacking. It's LeVert on the wing. Lets a floater go. No good that time. Good D by Murray. Outside Levine. Picked by Sabonis. Shot clock at 5. Levine passes to Sabonis. And he lobs it up. Levine throws it down off the lob.
Oh, talk about bounce. Levine has tremendous bounce. I mean, gets off so fast to slam down those alley-oops.
Here's LeVert. And it's good for 2.
That's as sweet as you're going to get it. Fluid motion, great lift, rolls right off the fingertips.
Kings trail by 10. DeRozan a screen. Levine takes off. And the dunk by Levine.
Oh, man, what a show this guy puts on. Once Levine has momentum behind him, he's clear for takeoff.
Monk against Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Levine passes to DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
It's impressive how he'll find any advantage he can get. DeRozan is tremendous at putting his man in an awkward position.
And Sacramento with some changes. Laravia's checked in for Murray, and Ellis is subbed in for Monk. The Hawks lead by 8. Pass to Daniels. Back to LeVert. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Down low. Here's DeRozan. Oh, look at DeRozan rise up.
You got to keep that head up, and Levine knows that. Able to hit his man in stride there.
On the wing, Daniels. He's covered by Levine. Here's Johnson. Blocked! Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Levine can't hit. The Hawks have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Outside to LeVert. Pass to Krejci. From deep, Johnson. Sacramento grabs the miss. There's the steal. Daniels passes to Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Hawks.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Trae Young.
So sharp on the passing tonight. You know, guys can get into a rhythm that way, too.
And it's out of bounds to Sacramento. Long range from the inbound. And the three-pointer goes. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Don't do anything silly. Just ride out the clock.
Yes, if they take their time and execute, the game is all theirs.
The 3 ball. Daniels, that one's true. And the Hawks lead by 10.
finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Oh, there's the alley and the dunk by Levine. 15 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. And so it's Atlanta with the W. This one was a fun one to watch. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up.